And me, Irene. And we're going to solve a word problem step by step using the Cramer's rule. First of all, what is Cramer's rule? It is one of many techniques that can be used to solve systems of linear equations. It involves the use of determinants to find a solution. It is helpful if you want to just find one variable. So for this video we have created the following word problem. An aviation company has a total staff of 8 pilots, 12 flight attendants and 5 mechanics. They monthly paid $6,985 in salary to all of their employees. The salary of a pilot is $100 more than the salary of a mechanic, and the salary of a flight attendant is $5 more than the salary of a mechanic. What is the monthly salary for the pilot?
Let's use X for pilot, Y for flight attendant, and Z for mechanics. Basically, the problem says 8 pilots plus 12 flight attendants plus 5 mechanics have a total salary of $6,985. So the first equation will be 8x plus 12y plus 5z equals 6,985. Also, the problem states that the salary of the pilot is $100 more than the salary of the mechanic. So the second equation will be x equals 100 plus z. And it also says that the salary of the flight attendant is $5 more than the salary of the mechanic. So the third equation is y equals 5 plus z. This will be our following system of equation.
Solving the problem, we need to find a determinant by using a matrix. So in the first column of the matrix, we'll put the coefficients of x. In the second column of the matrix, the coefficients of y. And in the third column of the matrix, we'll put the coefficient for z. We will also have a fourth and fifth column, which we will also put the coefficients of x and y. Then we'll multiply diagonally from top to the bottom. So 8 times 0 times negative 1 is equal to 0, 12 times negative 1 times 0 is equal to 0, and 5 times 1 times 1 is equal to 5. And from the bottom to the top, we'll also multiply diagonally. So 0 times 0 times 5 is equal to 0, 1 times negative 1 times 8 is equal to negative 8, and negative 1 times 1, 12 is equal to negative 12. Then we'll add the top numbers giving us negative 20 and the bottom number which is 5. So to find the determinant, we'll subtract the bottom numbers by the top numbers. So 5 minus negative 20 is equal to 25. This will be our determinant. To find the salary of the pilot, which is x, we'll also create a matrix. And we'll change the columns where we put the coefficient for x with the independent terms, which is the first column. We change it for the independent terms, and also the fourth column. And all the columns, it remains the same. Now we also multiply diagonally from top to bottom, which 6,985 times 0 times negative 1 is equal to 0, 12 times negative 1 times 5 is equal to negative 60, and 5 times 100 times 1 is equal to 500. And we will also multiply from bottom to top, which 5 times 0 times 5 is equal to 0, 1 times negative 1 times 6,985 is equal to negative 6,985, and negative 1 times 100 times 12 is equal to negative 1,200. Now we will add the upper terms, which give us negative 8,185, and the bottom terms, which give us 440. And to find dx, we'll also subtract the bottom minus the top, which 440 minus negative 8,185 gives us 8,625. Then with this number, we'll divide it by 25, which is the determinant. So 8,625 divided by 25, it gives us 345. This will be the salary of the pilot.
So our final answer will be the monthly salary of the pilot is $345.
We got a challenge for you guys. That is to find the salary of the flight attendant and the mechanic. The hint to solve this is to use the same matrix we used to find the determinant. In the case of the flight attendant, we will change the second and fifth column of the matrix with the independent terms and solve it. And in the case of the mechanic, we will just change the third column with the independent terms and solve it.
The final answer should give you $250 and $245.